Hello. We are coming to you through a bit of a change, is all we know how to say. Okay, so she has been watching the videos all night long, and the intention has been to get to the place where she can watch the Nalzone one. That was the one where she was watching when the big thing happened, what we've called the pulse, which she knows is pure bullshit, by the way. You should have heard it last night. I want to know why. I want to know. You must tell me why. Tell me. Have you always been there? Tell me. Am I you? Is that possible? And if I am you, and this personality structure of mine is fading away, then what do I do? And who are you? Why? So it's been shaky, and she keeps getting to the Nalzone one, and then she falls asleep. Boop! And when she wakes up, she's thinking, oh, well, yeah, this is not part of the Nalzone, I don't think. I gotta keep listening to this. And then she realizes she's listening to a completely different video. So she went back to Nalzone today. Oh my God. 31:56 was all she could take, and everything started to happen again. She knows by now, dear ones, what is going on. And the coffee creamer is dense. It's so hard to clear, and there's a congestion in the torso that needs to be flushed out, and so we've given her instruction what to do, what to say, what notes to write, and also what help to ask for on Monday, and all kinds of stuff. So she knows she's to keep watching the video, but to stop when she begins to feel the illness, and then move around a little bit, and if she needs to channel, then you go right ahead, girl. You go right ahead and do what you need to do. If we could go to the Idaho Springs, we could. It'd be good. It'd be really good for her. The Glen would be good. Glenwood would be good. With the water and the minerals, that would be really good. God. But we have the little sauna when we have the rocks, and it's so clean, it's so pristine. It's like a church, it's like a forest in there. Do you think they left? And who they? All they did was decrease amplitude a little bit. But they stand and they wait. And it crosses her mind to look and see how many days. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter a whole lot. It's for her to decide about data and to find the meaning in, much like astrology and all the other things. And so, oh God. Anyway, so much is already in place, and so much has already been taken care of, and the Sam is here for a reason, of course. The idea is to come back. The idea is not to go far away and never come back. It's to come back. And it's the Sam who keeps having her come back. They are a team, and they need each other, and it's as simple as that. They function together. She understands a little bit more about her birth now, and why he would have opened his eyes the way he did. Why she said what she did to him outwards, out of her mother's mouth. and completely appropriate when understanding on some innate level what the relationship contains and what it means. So, we set the tone, don't we? Oh, with a bang, yeah. Wow. So what happens if today there's nothing happens, huh? Yeah, when we say what's won't happen is we told her already this is what you will do. You will keep watching the video and every time you feel the dizziness again and all that crap, it's more about crowding out and leaking out a push of self, or what you do label self. It's not self, but it's a good close proximity. We say very close proximity. Nothing artificial remains, you know. So you watch the video and you keep watching it until you feel kind of gross again, and then you stop. Yes. We like that. It's so funny when it comes in like that. Sometimes we like to leave the phone on because when we're running certain energies, it allows the people to open doors they wouldn't normally open. And we like the timing, it makes us laugh and giggle. And also it's a proof that there's human connection and it's not just a dream. That's why. So don't feel like you're being disrespected, my God. What if she really cared about us, she'd leave the phone off? No, there's a reason. During channeling, she was told, you leave the phone on because people need to have access to this, and if you're capable of breaking away and talking, well, then you do that. And if you're not capable, then hey, guess what? You get to find out who is sensitive to your energy and to this, whatever this is, right? So bravo, you get to find out who's listening on a different level and who isn't. Good for you. So then you keep watching, and when you start feeling grossed, then you stop and you get up and move around. You do the dishes, you know, switch the dishwashers out thing, and then clean up the cat poopy and the litter, and make a commitment to them, what we talked about, and then watch the video some more, and then when you start feeling gross again, then you write your little note to Sam. It's been set so that there's plenty of food for him to enjoy, and lots of variety, and he enjoys solitude so much, he needs it. It's like oxygen, he says, and they're really flooded over her because she feels the same way, and the Jerry feels the same way. 3 little loners connected by their hearts, swimming in their own little oceans. It's very pretty. There's much loneliness in this triad though, and so there will be a hot little note, and he will understand that it was his not having interest and not wanting to talk about it that assisted her the most. He never did anything wrong ever. It was this turning, and not oh my God, Mom, don't talk about all the God talk. Oh, don't you do that to me. I don't want to hear. He came in so young, saying, I can't believe in God. There's not just one universe, Mama. What happens? Different gods for different universes. So what? Why are these people believing all this nonsense? I don't understand it. It's so awful. He makes fun of those who say, oh God, hates figs, and then they hand out the Bible. Oh God, what? How can this be done? He makes jokes about it and makes fun of the people who would be smudged. So find a book and so find the work. Who by extension are calling him a horrific name and using that as justification. Oh my God. How is this done? How is this done? There are 2 homosexual love stories in the Bible. People just don't know how to read it yet. David and his lover, and such love between he and Benjamin. We'll just read the words. They're dripping with devotion. They're dripping with such deep sensuality. And then lovely Ruth and Esther. How plain does it need to be written? Don't you understand, you people, when you're being married with the tent peg one? You understand? You're stepping into what do you call a lesbian wedding ceremony. You're copying it and using the words because they are appropriate for deep and profound biological connection expressed very, very sexually. Why do you think 2 individuals get up and say, "Hey, Pastor, let us exchange these rings under your authority because, my God, you should see what happens when we bang. We're not doing anything except keeping this. And it's so good we'd like you to put the stamp of approval on it." Well, people do all kinds of bizarre shit these days with the love, but they didn't with the Ruth and the Esther. They say, "Whither thou goest, I will go, yada, 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 yada." Okay, tent pegs, that's very nice. It's a template, and it's lesbian. Then the King David, and who is his progeny in the end, huh? He was the son of David. Rescue. And burn into David's soul is his profound, returned, mutual love. Fire. Ancient and beautiful soul. And so, these hateful little pests, God hates you. You're faggotry. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The Kali Yuga is dead. And you understand now why we say praise God. Look at the profound misunderstanding that leads to grotesquerie. Leads to little boys going to sleep at night with tears on their pillow, wondering if they're worthy of anything ever in their whole lives. Wow. Well done. You want to move the ball a little farther down the field? You want to use more epithets? You want to start excluding them from the bathrooms? Oh no, that's begun. The funny thing, you want to know the funny thing? I'll tell you a funny thing. For this we come down a little bit, we're gonna smoke as we talk. Okay, so here, last night. It's interesting. Yes, it's interesting. She asked yesterday, hey, when I do video, when I do this video, she said, which, referring to the video she was doing. But it was a constant. You have my permission, you can do videographic anomalies now. Enjoy it. Do whatever you want, but make it obvious. Just don't fuck around, just do it. Just do it. You want to show? Then show yourself. That's fine, go ahead. Show. She's hoping that will happen, but who knows? Who knows? It depends on whether there are eyes to see, I guess. Yes, eyes to see. And you see, we showed her last night how the train skips the track when she ingests the tobacco. She comes down and joins us in the here and now. It's a good thing she can only take a couple of drags anymore. And Mama Ganja, that's something that when we are present, she understands not to take any of the LSD. That's not necessary, and it would be, well, it wouldn't be harmful at this point. It would be pretty, but unnecessary. She needs a light show, then she just says, hey, I want a light show. Make it pretty around here. No need to drop acid for that. And it's man-made. And so it's best to just not ingest. It wouldn't hurt her, but she'd have to do a lot of work to neutralize it. No, it's not the point of taking it. The point of taking it is to expand consciousness. So we tell you it's not the best, not the best at the moment, because the dosages are random. It's unclear who's making it and for what intent, and so it can be not pure. And we would suggest putting anything in your consciousness that would expand it like that. Kind of good to know what the intention of the maker is. Is it to make money? Is it to avoid jail time? Sell it so you can get enough cash so you can stay out of jail? I suggest that happens. Is it to spread the word about the power of hallucinogens? Well, that would be probably a better quality, we would say, no matter the chemical composition or circumstances under which it's made. But people do not yet think this way about their consciousness, and they don't really think this way about what they take in. So this way we say, you want something stronger, you go with things that have a voice, able to speak through the organic substance. And then it's a conversation, because it's the entities oversoul and the plants oversoul which are looser and can speak in relative privacy and color. And sensorium can blend and merge. But as you can probably tell, she already knows that colors have numbers and smells and vibrations and all that. So how far does she really need to go? Huh? We ask you. So she asked last night, petition, hey, it's time for me to know some things. You say you've been moving me around. You say you got me in the Zen class in the 79. You say many things, implying that you have been with me all the time. And I know you have, but for what purpose? How is it that you, why? Tell me what this is about, when you repeatedly say that you came through as the teachers, through the channel. What does that mean? You notice we lost the thought. And we suggested that's purposeful. What was to be revealed is not quite ready to be found in the words, and it's floating in consciousness, and it is, shall we say, it's as if the nest was made with that particular setup of the idea. And then the break, well, we're waiting for the birdies. Nest is here. Ooh, come here, lay an egg for us. So second video. Oh, look, there's an egg in there. Where's the mama bird? Oh, hello. Over on there, looking on. Isn't that cute? Okay. Hi, egg. What's going on? What's shaking? You want some bacon? Okay. No? Okay. We stop making jokes about your egghood. Okay. It's just between friends. God, don't get upset. Okay. So, now thoughts crowd of physical things she must do. Isn't that pretty? So yes, there's a nest, and it's waiting for the birdie who is like there saying, hey, thank you for admiring my work. Now can I have my nest back? Okay, there you go. Boop. Oh. I feel an egg coming on. So we say we'll just do little videos, 3 of them, boom, boom, in between these activations. But the null video, this was the one that led to the pulse. That's all we say, is just the pulse. Time capsule. Things are still hidden, and it pisses her off. She understood that Sunday would be the day of rest. She even said it. Perhaps he's heard it. So it's going to be day of rest. But you see, this is always still up. It hasn't been released yet. She knows it's ready for the blow, and she understands now. The one delivering it is herself. Stop. There's so much clarity now, and we don't mean like in clear thoughts or cogent patterning. We just mean clarity. But there's still a couple of things that get stuck. Still a little bit of pain that stays, and that's okay. Why not? There's lots of goodbyes, lot of goodbyes. She alluded to only some of it. She had not spoken about so much. There are many who remain unnamed and will remain unnamed for all time. Out of respect, out of deference to sovereignty, out of respect to gifts given. So, why? Not necessary. Who cares? What's done is done. It's a lot of love to say goodbye to. Just say thank you for. Just say thank you for so much love. All mostly unrecognized, unfortunately. Not due to the quality of the love, of course, but to the ability to receive and understand. So, we have said a lot, and we let her say a lot of it last night. She had to stand as her own entity and report what it was like for her. But as a result, there were many questions that came up, and these were all proper and appropriate and on time. perfectly delivered, perfectly questioned, and perfectly languaged. So there are many people who are being put on hold and feel in the reality as if they are not loved because there's no feedback from her, there's no love from her right now. It's as if she said it to someone I know. For the last couple of days it's been hard to make connection with me, and I can't really explain why. I just really appreciate your patience with me, and so thank you for your kindness, and please be persistent. Please just don't ever doubt that I love you. Just don't. Why would you do that? Just because you don't hear from her for like 2 or 3 days, you begin to question the love. No, don't do that. Don't do that. She does it herself, of course. Of course she does. This is what she learned through the sacred sexuality healing, the gift we gave her on Friday. And so, oh my God, the body heats up. Ooh, that was such a big one. It was profound. It was so profound. Oh, every single level, every single layer, perfectly aligned now. Oh, jeez. There are no words to use to say thank you to the Amy. There's just no words. The Amy is perhaps aware of what she carried, perhaps not, but Rickety saw the Amy in demonstration. The Amy was not the Amy. The Amy was the old Amy. And the temple has somehow been restored without the texts, without mutual review of information. And this is why we made it very plain the first hour. We must work with her. She needs some instruction. State. Just a couple of tweaks for her to consider. Take it or leave it. What she's producing is, well, it is the planet. It is the planet itself. Mama Gaia reaches out and stretches out and shrieks in orgasmic delight for every single person who is assisted in their own healing. Simply guided, the hand very tenderly held by the Amy, like a wise one, like a Magatha, like someone who is neither happy nor sad, just wise, who knows a couple of things. Come here, in high ceremony. Let us partake in the deepest truths of the cosmos. They are ours because we are willing, and we stand naked in a sort of cellular awareness of each other's divinity that you can feel in the soles of your feet as you stand on the hardwood floor, all the way through your body. And it's gentle, and it's like it's hard to even notice, really. Just something in the air. It's like, oh. This is a safe place to rest for a moment, catch my breath, and have a talk with myself and with my Creator. Let it begin, let it begin, let it begin. So, we're gonna have her look at the video now because she needs to. Another zone. She hasn't been able to push through that one section for a long time, but she's heard it at least 3 times here, the eyes closed and everything. So we just open all that up and let her get it. Because the cave is waiting. It doesn't open till 10 now. Whee!